An 11-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Atlanta on top. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then it's Jalen Johnson. Then there's Okongwu. And it's Niang in at the 4. So that's the Hawks 5. Morant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on George Niang. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
The first free throw is good. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day.
Well, Morant is so athletic, and he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
Now here's Johnson. Okongwu, a screen on Williams. Here's Johnson. There's Young with the 3. Okongwu. Tip back in for 2. And the Hawks lead by 2.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Daniels passes to Niang. And here's Johnson. On the wing, Daniels, hounded by Morant. Niang outside, just 5 to shoot. Pass to Young. The 3-ball. The 3-ball is good from Young.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Now here's Jackson. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Fires the 3. Clark grabs the board. Jackson against Young. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. From deep, Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And he lobs it up, and stolen by Williams. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Jackson gets the bucket. For Atlanta, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Niang outside. On the wing, Daniels. Oh, stolen by Morant. Going all the way to the rack. Morant caps off the break.
Well, we're watching a special guy here. Morant with a nose for the ball. And on the break, he is a great finisher.
Young, the pass to Daniels. To stop the run, Niang outside. There's the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Morant. Williams against Johnson to the paint. It's stolen by Okongwu. Left side Johnson. Here's Niang, and he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He'll take the opportunity to regroup and pick 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his third year and still has plenty of room to grow.
Making a change here. Capella's checked in. Memphis making a switch here. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, there's Jackson with the three. The Hawks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Daniels, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 2. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And here's Morant outside, hits the trifecta. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Here's Young. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And the Hawks lead by 1. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Up top, Morant. He's got 10. Kicks it out to Bane. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. Here's Aldama. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Young. Here's Niang. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
That's a nice setup by Young. He reads the floor so well.
Morant with a screen on Johnson. Here's Williams. The rebound by Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. From deep three-point land. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Inside, stolen by Capella. Pass to Daniels. The three is up. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now. Jackson with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Jackson gets the bucket.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
Daniels passes to Young. Niang a screen. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bane with the rebound. Grizzlies trail by 5. The three is up. And it's Niang with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that one's good. Young.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Aldama from the arc. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
An ideal stretch big. Aldama is 6'11" and very good behind the line.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Here. Nance, he's checked in for Niang. Mann comes in for Johnson. And LeVert subbed in for Daniels. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Morant. LeVert outside. Memphis with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Pippen. 5 points in the game. Payne with a screen on Young. Here's Pippen. LeVert with a rebound. The Hawks have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Pass to Young. Outside man. Now here's Capella. The kick out to Young. The three. Buries it from 3. Young's got 25 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Right wing. Pass to Edey. To the inside. Tipped away. Jackson. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. LeVert passes to Young. over Bain. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And now a 10-point Atlanta lead.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
Here's Pippen. And a miss there on the triple. Well, the Hawks shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Bain against Young. Memphis with a rebound.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Here's Pippen, guarded by Young. Jackson for 3. Capella with a rebound.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Atlanta again missing.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
LeVert outside. Drives to the hoop. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Risache in for Trae Young.
What's up?
And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Here's Bain. Jackson finds some space. The wide open shot is on the money. Jackson's got 7.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
LeVert goes against Bain. Nance the screen. And here's LeVert for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 11. From outside the arc. Offensive board. Clark finds Kennard. Here's Wells. Outside Bain. Shot clock at 5. Second chance effort. The rebound by Mann. And for Atlanta, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. And Risache gets it to go. Risache's got his second basket.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Top of the key. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. There's 25 seconds left in the second. Here's Risache. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Nance the screen. 4-3. Can't get it to drop. And we finished off one half of play. The Hawks on top. They're up by 11. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder. And, Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Center court. And get ready for the Van half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Atlanta Hawks.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. That's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Atlanta leading by 11. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better three-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
The 3 from Bane. Fires in the triple. Bane's got 5 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Here's Jackson. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Jackson's got his second basket on the night.
Well, usually a guy who's more inside or out beyond the arc. But the mid-range isn't an area that Jackson Jr. needs to avoid.
Young misses.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
The 3 from Bane. Rebound Atlanta. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Young. Launches it. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Bane. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Bane's got 5 points now this quarter.
Stepping in from the line, it's easy money for Bane there.
Pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Young from long range. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And here's Bane. Williams passes to Clark. Takes the 3. And there's Bane. That one's good. The assist by Clark. And now it's just a 4-point Hawks lead. Pass to Rizachet. And stolen by Williams. Goes back up. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Clark's got 7 points.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Here they are. Go. 4 out. 4.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
You look at Johnson. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
One shot.
Free throw is good. Young will grant aside from making the East Finals in 2021. How would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. The three from Risa Shea knocks down the long J. Risa Shea's got 7 points in the game.
And you see how dangerous Risa Shea can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Here's Moran. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Niang comes in for Johnson. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Edey's checked in for Clark. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Pass to Jackson. 19-footer. And it falls all over the rim and in. Give him 8 points now.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Screen by Young. Niang outside. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Risa Shea. The rebound by Edey.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Outside Morant. Stolen by Capella. Here's Daniels. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Risa Shea. Niang is screened. Puts it up from 12. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Such raw shooting ability for Risa Shea in his first year.
Here's Edey, guarded by Capella. And it's Edey missing.
They conceded the points to him, and he couldn't take advantage. That miss might stick with him.
A nice shot by Young.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant with it. 11 points in the game. Morant using his speed. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Morant just doing a nice job absorbing the hit there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Caris LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. And Morant drops them both. The Hawks lead by 8. Here's Daniels. Give him 8.
Grizzlies foul. His first, team second.
LeVert outside. Niang a screen. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. LeVert passes to Niang. Here's Capella, and a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, a difference maker on the glass. Capella has been doing this for a long time.
Here's Kennard, and he hits it from 9 feet. Kennard's gotten his second bucket. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's Risacher. 9 points in the game. Pass to Niang. For 3. It's tipped. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Wells, the pass to Morant. The rebound by Atlanta. And here's LeVert. He's got 14. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
That one's off. Nance, he's checked in for the Hawks. Mann comes in for Daniels. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Aldama. Good on the second one. Grizzlies trail by 9. Kennard outside. Morant finds Jackson. Here's Edey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Capella.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
check out the story for Jalen Johnson. Atlanta leading by 8. Up top man, defended by Kennard. LeVert outside. Nance with a screen on Morant. And here's LeVert for 3. Memphis with a rebound. Wells has got 4 rebounds now. Right side Morant. Pass to Wells. Now Jackson. 7 points in the game. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Risacher. Risacher's got 4 rebounds now. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Risacher out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with a prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thank you. Good stuff.
And every defense knows Kennard is looking to score, which is why they sometimes overcommit and foul.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you know, Kennard is known for his shooting expertise, but his ability to handle the ball and create for others is very overlooked.
And so he makes both from the line. And Atlanta with possession here. They've led by as many as 14. Now here's Capella. He's averaging about 6 points per game. For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker. And then he doesn't force things offensively, and that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. He's off on the first.
Well, something you notice about Clint Capella is he does not play outside himself. His primary focus at all times is on being a force on the inside.
And the second free throw is good. Grizzlies trail by 7. Kennard outside. Here's Edey, guarded by Capella. Floats one. Morant fights through contact inside.
Well, keeping his composure against defensive pressure inside. Nice work there by Morant.
Left side man. It's good. And the Hawks lead by 7. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. He takes it in. And then Morant with the jam.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Risacher. He's got 9. Up and in on the layup. Risacher's got 11 points.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
LeVert goes against Morant. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, Morant just puts so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
1:44 left in the third quarter. And Risacher gets it to go. Risacher's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Here's Morant. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Risacher. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Edey, guarded by Capella. Edey, that's good.
Assist from Jackson.
59 seconds left in the third. LeVert with the ball. 15 points in the game. Pass to Nance. Clock at 6. Shoots over Jackson. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Morant into the lane, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
He's had 6 attempts at the line. He's made 5 of them.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Both teams will make substitutions. And Morant drops them both.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's LeVert. Memphis with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Jackson can't get it to go. There's Young with the 3. It doesn't go for him. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Hawks ahead. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Larry Nance is out there with a Kongwu. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Jalen Johnson. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Payne, no good. Atlanta leading by 5. Outside Johnson. Off target with the 3. And the Grizzlies shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Back to Payne. Jackson, the screen. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, I like the assertive approach from Jackson Jr. Not hesitating for a second off the catch.
Pass to Nance. Outside Young. And Clark with a block. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Williams from long range. Okongwu with the rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Left side Johnson. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Jackson, pass to Bane. Shoots over Young. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Daniels. And it's all from three-point range.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
It's good. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, we know he can space the floor, but Jackson is still at his best in the paint.
Here's Johnson, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brandon Clark.
Jalen Johnson, 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Johnson. Risache, he's checked in for Nance. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. He does not get the second one.
And crucially, he did enough there to make it a 2-possession game.
And the basket by Bane. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Daniels. Now here's Johnson. Okongwu, a screen on Jackson. Here's Johnson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Team second. Jalen Johnson, 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Johnson drops them both.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Please give a big ATL welcome to the Hawks Fight Squad. Get loud, fans. On the court is your Fight Squad. Our t-shirt crew is looking for the loudest fans, so get up and get crazy.
With Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard and we will win this game.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Williams misses. Atlanta leading by 3. Here's Daniels. Pass to Risache. Outside Johnson. Okongwu with it. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Johnson. Fires for 3. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Well, his ability to sniff out these shot blocking opportunities really defines Jackson Jr.'s defensive game.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside, Williams. Outside Bane to tie it up. The rebound by Atlanta. They've led by as many as 14. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's Jackson with the 3. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Clark.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
For Atlanta, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Pass to Daniels. From downtown, hits a 3-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Now here's Clark. He's covered closely. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr. And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Bane to take the lead. Knocks it loose. Releases. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
Young against Bane. And here's Young. Okongwu, a screen on Bane. Young way outside. Memphis with a rebound. Clark's got 11 rebounds in the game. Bane surveying the D. Pass to Jackson. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
To the paint. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. And Atlanta making a change here. Capella's checked in. And Williams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They lead by 1. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Capella, the pass to Young. Johnson a screen on Williams. Here's Young. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Young's got 35 in the game.
One of the elite scorers in this league. Trae Young with another big night. He is relentless.
Clark with the screen. From deep, Bane. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Outside Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. Johnson a screen on Williams. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Bane. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks trailing. There's Young with the 3. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside, Williams. Williams a screen on Johnson. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound Atlanta. 3-pointer. And Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Bain. Now Clark, guarded by Capella. Capella with a block. Here's Daniels.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
His first, team's third. Dyson Daniels. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Grizzlies trail by 3. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Pass to Bain. Six to shoot. Aldama right side. From deep, Morant. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
From 12 feet, and he hits the jumper for 2. Johnson's got 11 here in the quarter alone. The Grizzlies shooting just 37% since the fourth quarter got started. Stolen by Young. Young drives it in, and he lays it in off the breakaway. And now a 7-point Hawks lead.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
With some arc. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Offensively, you have to be aware of Capella. He is a block master.
Here's Young. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, well, sometimes Trae Young can seem a little temperamental, but that really just speaks to his passion, and you can't teach that.
Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Make some noise with your ATL dancers.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 9.
Really tough to disrupt the rhythm of Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Team first. At the line for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one misses.
Well, you talk about a guy who could start for any team in the league. That's what Jaren Jackson is all about.
He hits the second from the line. And Atlanta with possession here. They've led by as many as 14. Young, the pass to Johnson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
From the inbound, Clark grabs the board. Clark's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Aldama, the pass to Morant. Jackson with it. Covered by Johnson. Count that one.
What a rare combination of size and skill. Triple J is a coveted player.
Bane against Young. Memphis with a rebound. Clark's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Outside Morant. Jackson down low. Covered by Johnson. Jackson can't get it to go. Here's Atlanta now. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Okongwu. Johnson on the wing. Here's Risache. Let's go with a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Morant outside. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Wanting the ball in these spots is what makes Morant the leader that he is.
Young against Bane. Young, the pass to Okongwu. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Bane. Rebounded by Daniels. Left side Young. Over Morant. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. And now an 8-point Atlanta lead.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, Jackson Jr. showing his ability to be a leader in clutch time.
And so they foul intentionally.
At the line for your Hawks, Daniels taking 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 7. Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Johnson with the defensive effort. Atlanta with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Daniels. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against. And that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trey. Guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Trae Young.